So we had a really good panel discussion on Bible memory goal, and Josh Summers heads that up, and he interviewed Mary and Casey. It was a fantastic interview, I thought, and it was all about the review process. One of the neat things about that was brought out about the review process by Mary anyways was that it's not near as fun as it is memorizing new scriptures. But it's important because you don't want to lose what you worked so hard to get. And I thought that was just an interesting way of looking at it. This interview was on YouTube, and so one of the things that Casey brought up was he uses his reminder app on his phone to remind himself to go over certain verses that he has memorized. Also, he gave Susan Heck a great shout out, how that she suggested to make photocopies. And another fascinating thing about the photocopies that Casey makes of his Bible is he noticed that in a way it's sort of like a memory palace, because he can remember where things are in his Bible, but he doesn't use memory palaces. He's a rote memory guy, and which is fantastic, and nothing wrong with that. If you're rote memory, that's great. Now, there were a lot of things that were mentioned on opportunities of reviewing. For example, Casey mentions a lot of times he reviews while driving through the deserts of Arizona and New Mexico. And Josh mentions opportunities to review while he's walking his dog or going to the grocery store. I do that. I review while I'm at the grocery store, but the problem is while I'm reviewing at the grocery store, I have a hard time finding what I'm wanting to get at the grocery store. So I end up spending too much time at the grocery store walking around. One of the questions that was asked was, do you ever get tired? That was my question. And this has kind of concerned me because I've never heard anybody talk about getting tired from memorizing Bible verses. Josh mentioned going through seasons, which was fantastic. And of course, Mary, she admits, yeah, you get tired, but it's also rejuvenating, which she mentions how one time she was singing, which she sings the songs to memorize them, which she sings the verses to memorize them. By singing the songs, she says sometimes it's just very, very rejuvenating. And she gave an example of Paul, servant of Jesus Christ, in Romans 1, and she sang that. That was awesome. But anyways, it was just a really good interview. I thought some of the back and forth was kind of fun. Josh mentioned that he doesn't care about the points on memory apps, and Mary says, "Oh, I love to get memory points." So I thought that was pretty cool and fun. Probably my favorite comment was from Casey, and it had nothing to do with reviewing, but he says, "This shirt is so comfy." I thought that was really funny. Memorize what matters shirt. You can buy that on Josh's website. I've got one. It's my favorite shirt, actually, and it is comfy. So there you go. Now, my coloring process of my drawing the notes and then the coloring process is actually a way of reviewing. So coloring it in, I was reviewing. And so there's another way of reviewing. All right. Well, hopefully we will see you in the community. Feel free to join. It's free. And in the description below, you can find a link to the website so that you can join. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.